78-56 is the final as the Hokies victorious at home over the Syracuse Orange. And we're now joined by head coach Buzz Williams. And, Coach, first and foremost, congratulations on another well-executed ACC win. There's so many things I want to get your thoughts on, but I'd be remiss if we didn't start here. Historic night in a number of ways for Justin Robinson tonight. You have said before, as he has ascended, this program has ascended, and how special was that moment deep in the game as he becomes the all-time assist leader in program history.
Yeah, happy for him. Appreciate the trust of his mom and dad. They've done an incredible job raising him. His high school coach is really good at what he does. And I'm not sure that there could be a better spokesperson for a college athletic team relative to who he is off the floor, who he is as a student, and his skill set as a player. Very rare that you ever find a run-your-team quarterback point guard who can also make plays not only for others but for himself, who has a brain that can make decisions in split-second timing, who incrementally gets better, and came here. We hadn't played a game. I guess we had played one game when he signed a national letter of intent. Thankful that we have 13 regular season games to go with him, and hopefully a little bit more in the ACC tournament. And I'm glad that I have a front row seat.
Man, he was unbelievable in the first half with the 24 points, kind of put the team on his back. But it was just not only that, it was the defense that he played. He ends up with 35 and set the program record, I guess, with the 9 threes he made, too. Just an incredible. Have you ever been in that spot where you've been in the zone like he is, when you can't miss and you just feel that? That's got to be an incredible feeling.
Yeah, I think our staff doesn't get the credit they deserve relative to how they break down what we have to do in order to execute. I don't think that our team gets enough credit maybe for how smart they are. There's a lot of stuff thrown at them. I thought Nikhil in the first half particularly, you could tell every time it went to the nail hole, he was looking for 5. And I think 4 of the 5 threes, or 4 of the first 5 threes he hit were assisted, and I think all of them came from Kill. That's pretty special. That speaks to who Kill is, and that speaks to how those 2 kids are reliant on one another.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that question, Coach. Was that the most unselfish game that Nickeil Alexander-Walker has ever played? Not to say that he's generally not unselfish, but tonight it seemed like he realized his role very early as they were keying on him and just opened everything up for you.
We did some analytical type stuff that you can't find on Kim Palm. I know he's an alum, but relative to how we play, and broke down every single three-point attempt by every player on our team. It's probably too much to explain, and I'm so tired I'll do a bad job explaining it. What I can say is that our kids heard it and did it. If you make 25 baskets and 23 of them are assisted, I understand they were in zone, but that's an incredible feat. And collectively it speaks to the team heard, and we showed them, and then we showed them stats, and then we showed them the video to support the stats. And again, I think it just speaks to their willingness to do what we're asking them to do.
The defense was outstanding, kind of set the tone early. It was great. You got 4 shot clock violations, I think, for the game. You think about what J-Rob, he gets a charge foul there early. And you got the big lead at the half. The second half, you knew the Cuse was going to come out. They had a nice run, 11-0 run. But your guys kind of showed the maturity, the togetherness that you needed to kind of withstand that, and they got it back on track, didn't they?
Yeah. They in the first half, I think they scored 2 baskets in the paint. One was on an offensive rebound. One was kind of on a broken play in the half court. And then in the second half, I mean, they're just coming downhill. And our cover 2 failed us 3 times because we didn't do what we were supposed to do. I think we got caught up in some of the extracurricular activities that were going on in the game. I did too. And I tried to call a timeout at 9-0, and 5 waved me off. And I trust 5 more than I trust myself. And I think they scored the 11th, 10th, and 11th point on a putback. And then from that point, I think we won every ATO from that point forward. And again, we were out of sync. And that was the worst portion of the game on both ends.
Well, Coach, I wanted to ask you, though, about that stretch. You not only showed poise, but you did it with, as you referred to it, kind of a mix-match lineup because Kerry Blackshear and Nikhil both had 3 fouls at the point. It was a maturation stretch, it felt like, for Isaiah Wilkins and that unit.
Yeah, I thought what was meant for harm turned out to be good. I think that we probably bought maybe 90 seconds, maybe 150 seconds more than I thought. The staff was wanting me to get K or Kill or both back in, and we were able to. I had K at the scorers table, but we were coming back on defense, and I thought Chico played some really good minutes. I thought Beatty played some very important minutes, and I think that considering what we went through on Monday night, I thought that mixed match group tonight was much better.
You got to love Ty Outlaw, too. You talk about getting rebounds. 7
man,
rebounds.
I love that dude, man.
Man, he could shoot.
If we're in a
shot block.
If we were in a fight, I'm picking Ty, and you're going to have to really do something bad to Ty before Ty lets you get to me. Man, I just love cheering for Ty. His brain is like mine, so we get along real well. He's smarter than I am, but never seen a JUCO guy play in Division I at one school for 4 years and at another Division I school for 1 year. I just love his story, and I love how much he cares and how hard he tries. And there are better players, but 1,000% now he's for us. And I think all of our guys are, but he was the first JUCO guy that committed to us, and since I'm a JUCO guy and we're from the same conference in Texas, I just think we're kindred in many ways.
Coach, we know you're exhausted again following a 22-point win over Syracuse, so we'll get you out of here on this one. For whatever reason, as it happened, when Ahmed Hill challenged Chuku, fouled him out, tried to dunk on him, it seemed like somewhat symbolic of everything that the program has built and is looking to accomplish and seeing the unseen over the next few weeks.
Yeah. Now, I've been knowing Matt for a long time. Went and saw him 14 times as a junior and a senior and never saw him play. Met him in the counselor's office. And his mom's here. And he's going to have a graduate degree. And I can't take him off the floor.
Yeah.
Coach, rest up.
Congratulations,
Congratulations, and we will stretch it out on Tech Talk Live on Monday.